Welcome everyone to the 50th discussion from the Smart-EDU Hub, the smart world around us. Today, we're distilling the key lessons from the book Essential IT Skills for Public Service by Catalin Vrabia and his co-authors.
Think of this as a crash course in building your essential digital toolkit. We're going to give you a rapid-fire overview of the foundational tools every single professional needs to be effective in today's digital world.
Okay, let's dive right in. We have to start with the absolute basics of our toolbox, right? I'm talking about the difference between hardware and software. You know, it's actually way simpler than it sounds. Hardware is everything you can physically touch. The monitor, the keyboard, the processor inside. But the software? Well, that's the magic. It's the set of instructions that tells all that physical stuff what to do. So one is the tool, and the other is the blueprint. And this right here illustrates that concept perfectly. See on the left? That's the hardware, the physical CPU, literally the brain of the operation. And on the right, you've got the software, that nice clean interface for managing your digital files. You see? You absolutely need both to get anything done. Now this is where it gets really interesting. How do we even measure all this digital information? Well, it all starts with a single bit, just a 0 or a 1. But man, does it scale up fast. We go from a byte, which is basically one letter, all the way up to a terabyte. And get this, a single terabyte can hold the contents of an entire scientific library. That's just a mind-boggling amount of data. So with that foundation in place, let's see how it all comes together in our first real power tool, the word processor. This is an absolutely essential piece of software for creating any kind of professional document. And here it is, the familiar interface of Microsoft Word. I want you to think of this as your digital canvas. Yeah, it starts as a blank page, but it's packed with these incredibly powerful tools to shape your text, structure your ideas, and present them in a really clear, professional way. Now, if you really want to master this tool, the book points to 3 core skills you've got to have. First up, text formatting. You know, changing fonts, sizes, making things bold, super basic but crucial. Second, paragraph formatting. This is all about alignment and indentation, the stuff that makes your document a breeze to read. And third, a real game changer, using templates for those professional, pre-designed layouts. Seriously, it'll save you so much time.
Okay, so creating documents is one thing, right? But what about handling data? From simple lists to really complex data sets, we need a whole different set of tools to manage information effectively. Enter the spreadsheet. This is your multi-tool for anything and everything involving numbers. Something like Excel lets you take all this raw data, like you see in this sample budget here, and use formulas and charts to instantly see what's going on. You are literally turning a mess of raw numbers into clear, actionable insights. But what happens when you have just enormous amounts of structured information? For that, we turn to a database. And honestly, the best way to think about a database is like a super organized, high-tech digital filing cabinet. It's designed for one thing, fast and efficient access to exactly what you need. And tools like Microsoft Access are what let you build and manage these powerful databases. You can create different tables of information, say for students, universities, and phone numbers, and then you can link them all together to organize these vast amounts of interconnected data just seamlessly. You know, creating documents and analyzing data is fantastic, but so what? Their true power is only really unlocked when you can effectively share your work and your insights with other people. And the main way we share our work is through the internet. This is the global network that connects your entire digital toolkit to the rest of the world. It's what allows for instant communication and information sharing no matter where you are. And within that huge network, email is still the absolute cornerstone of professional communication. I mean, think about it. It's our direct line for sending messages, for attaching all those documents and spreadsheets we just made, and for collaborating with colleagues, whether they're across the hall or across the globe. Finally, to share what you've found in a way that really grabs people, we use presentation software. It helps you visualize your information, like this organizational chart, for example, and turn your data and your analysis into a clear, engaging story that your audience can actually follow and understand. So, what's the big takeaway from all of this? The book puts it perfectly. Mastering this digital toolkit isn't just a nice-to-have skill anymore. It's the absolute foundation for success in pretty much any modern job. We hope this overview has sparked your curiosity to build up your own skills. It really makes you think, which of these digital tools will you master next? Thank you for joining us for this explainer. Be sure to like and subscribe to the Smart-EDU Hub channel to be the first to enjoy our new content.
And as promised, a link to the book can be found in the description below. Stay smart with Smart-EDU Hub.